Okay, here is my list, if it is ever not blurry. There we go. Everything in this box is the army I'm bringing today to fight Steve's Witch Hunters. Anything that's got blue on it, just basically everything but what's in this section here, that was my 1,000 point list for the tournament a few months ago. This list is basically 60 warriors, 3 raiders, a Ravager, an Archon with 4 warriors, 5 Incubi, and 15 witches. So yeah, basically the only thing I added were the Incubi, the witches, and a squad of warriors. Everything else was already in my list from the tournament, 1,000 points, so I've added a lot of upgrades and that kind of stuff. After seeing kind of a brief copy of Steve's list earlier today, all I've got to say is that my raiders are in trouble. He's got, I think, 2 exorcists and a land raider in the list, which means that essentially how I play my raiders is going to make a very, very large difference. I'm going to have to be very careful with them. I might have to start with them off of the table and bring them on and try to take down the exorcists on the same turn they come in. Whatever I do, it's going to be a bit of a challenge, a little bit of tiptoeing at the beginning until I get those exorcists out of the picture. Alright, I am here at the castle, and for all my friends back in Michigan, it is like a warm, nice, breezy summer day here in the middle of winter. Sorry about all the snow. Okay, here is the table. We've got a hilly landscape with some trees and forests everywhere, some rocks, so there we go. Steve's going to go ahead and roll for mission, question mark.
Alright, 5. That is Annihilation.
Ooh.
Sweet.
I've got lots of kill points to give up. And Daw of War deployment again. Okay, roll to see who picks the side.
Alright, actual roll. 1. Ouch.
I will go first.
Here's get ready to come in.
Okay, here's deployment. I set up 2 of my 2 static troops with the 2 dark lances in each one. And Steve set up his 1 rhino with the troop choice in it. Okay, Steve is going to try and fail to seize the initiative.
And we get another 6!
Again, 2 games in a row. That's fantastic. Alright, his rhino moved forward. His other rhino came on. Everything actually came on as far as I know. The 2 yellow ones are his exorcist. He's got his land raider there. The 2 exorcists attempted to shoot at my squads here, but none of them had the range through the darkness of time. Okay, the end of turn 1 for the Dark Eldar. I didn't bring out any of my vehicles because I don't want them all exploded yet. I brought in my 2 other infantry squads and my witch squads, moved them forward and ran them. And my Dark Eldar shot at the 2 rhinos, exploded one, and actually killed, I think, 4 of the bolters in the squad, so they are not pinned though. On to turn 2. Okay, the end of turn 2. His Celestine, or rather Saint Celestine came in, but not the Seraphim. These guys ran forward and they actually killed 2 of these Dark Eldar here. That exorcist killed 2 of the Dark Eldar in that squad. They did pass their leadership, and 1 from this squad died from las cannon fire, or actually heavy bolter fire from the land raider. Okay, the bottom of turn 2. Nothing on my side came in for reserves. I shot 6 lances at this rhino, and all I did was immobilize it, make it so it can't shoot, and destroy its weapon. So it's probably going to kill an entire one of my squads next turn. My witches only bleeded 3 inches, so they can't make it to combat. So looks like this next turn's going to be a little hurty for me. Probably going to lose. I don't know. I might lose 2 squads over here. We'll see. On to turn 3. Okay, so this was a horribly, horribly painful turn. Celestine ran up and flamered this squad and killed 6 of them, and now they're falling back and can't regroup. That squad dual flamered and boltered this squad into nothingness. This squad lost 2 guys to a heavy bolter from a land raider, and now they're falling back and can't regroup, and these witches lost 7 of their 15. So it was a pretty bad turn. Alright, over here, actually every single one of my reserves came in this turn. brought in a Ravager and 2 Raiders over here, and I made it so that Exorcist can't move or shoot next turn.
And it's immobilized.
Oh yeah, and it's immobilized, so I don't have to worry about it this turn. This one over here lost its missile launcher thing from the Raider over on this side. Shot a few things and charged these guys into combat and killed St. Celestine, but she will be back, and he only lost 1 fate from it, so... The few witches charged over here and killed nothing. And he killed nothing back, so probably about to get charged from those Seraphim, we'll see. Okay, Steve's turn 4. He moved these guys forward here and shot up my HQ squad. They lost the Warriors and an Incubi, and they started falling back. I sure hope that they regroup this turn. They still can, otherwise they'll probably be off the table. Celestine came back in, scattered a little bit, and ran. The Seraphim ran up and charged into combat with the Witches. The Witches killed 3 of the squad they were already engaged with, and the Seraphim killed 1 Witch back and then hit and run. So right now it's, I think, 7-2 over there in that combat, and going on to my turn 4. Okay, turn 4 for the Dark Eldar. These guys ran up here and killed Celestine. She's coming back again. Over here, the Dark Eldar Lord, some things shot at the infantry here. They charged. He's down to 5 guys. They held in combat, though. The guys in this Raider, the Raider shot at the Seraphim and killed them all. I took off the cannon from the other Exorcist, so they're both kind of worthless right now. The Witches managed 7 wounds against those 2 remaining guys. Neither one of them died. And they killed one of the Witches back, so I guess that's what happened. Both of those squads fell off the table, so we're going on to turn 5 now. Okay, so Celestine Deep struck back in and scattered amazingly luckily right next to my squad and flamed 6 of them to death.
Still alive.
Yeah. And the Land Raider shot 2 of them down, so they're down to, actually 3 of them, so they're down to 2 guys. Yeah, that's basically what happened over there. They held, though. They didn't fall off the table this time like everyone else. In this combat, I killed just 1 of them, I think, but he failed his leadership, so I wiped them out. Over here, I did 2 wounds to him, and he saved 1 of them. So, apparently 2 wounds do more than 7. And he killed 1 of mine back. He moved that thing forward as well, his weaponless Exorcist. So, on to the bottom of turn 5. It might be the last turn. Look at this. 2nd time, 2 games in a row. One of his dice is just standing up on its corner. It's not even touching the other one. They're loaded.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, this is the end of turn 5. I cleared out Celestine again. Ran forward over here. I actually popped that Exorcist, exploded it with my Ravager, finally. Over here, that Exorcist took no damage, and the Witches killed the 1 guy they were in combat with. So right now we're going to roll, see if we go into turn 6. You want to roll that?
And Celestine is still coming back. And we're done.
We're done. Good game.
Alright, thank you, Ed.
Yep.